Welcome back to another episode of Kate and Isaiah Living Large. I'm Isaiah.
And I'm Kate.
And in this episode, we're going to do a little catch up about Caitlin's journeys away.
And whatever it is Isaiah does.
And whatever it is I do. Because, smoke and mirrors. This is 3 weeks since we were last recorded.
Because we didn't say that at all on the last 3 episodes that we didn't change our outfits for.
100%. We just never change our outfits.
Yeah. But until today, where I'm living in the lap of leisure with this like velvet leisure suit situation that I've never worn before.
Clearly. Was it fast leisure? No.
Athleisure.
Athleisure. That's the word I'm looking for.
I don't even know if you can call like velvet athleisure. Like I think this is full leisure.
Just full leisure?
Like who's working out in velvet? Elvis? Like
cool people. The coolest people.
Like I can't even pretend this is athleisure because like there's no one believing that I'm working out in this.
I believe it. You're gonna go and pump some iron afterwards.
Yeah, I do have a t-shirt on underneath, but it's not velvet. Like
take some creatine and whatever else.
I'm gonna drink some pre-workout.
Heck yeah.
I'm gonna do some steroids.
The roids.
I'm gonna do the roids. I need to get angry.
Well, I mean that's part of the roids.
I got the roid rage.
It's the best rage.
This has gone off the rails already. I missed you, Isaiah, these last 3 weeks.
It's been a while. So let's just jump right in. Let's just talk about it. So you went to the Awesome something festival. Oh, you get the hat right next to me, don't you?
Yeah. If you're not watching on YouTube, you should just tune in for this look right now.
The Festival of Awesome or the Awesome Festival?
Yeah, depending on which language you're reading in. It was in both official languages in Campbellton, New Brunswick.
Ooh.
And what a time to be alive.
Yeah. So tell me. So you went up. It was like a Tuesday to like a Sunday. Was that?
Yeah, Tuesday to a Sunday. So the first thing I did when I got there, I left early Tuesday morning to do a hot pepper challenge.
Yes, that's right. I didn't see the hot pepper challenge.
Well, you can still see it anytime on the Awesome Festival Facebook page because it was live streamed.
What kind of hot peppers was it? Like, was it like jalapeno peppers or was it like the chili peppers? Like
yes, and like
or just
ghost peppers.
Oh
so there were like 8 or 9 different peppers.
Okay.
It started with jalapeno, which are very mild.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Like very, very easy to manage a jalapeno pepper.
Was it cut and like the seeds taken out of it, or was it like straight with seeds?
Straight out of one of the organizers of the Awesome Festival's garden.
Oh, perfect.
He grew them himself.
Nice.
And his name's Mark Savoy. Super nice guy.
Okay.
Grew these peppers. He actually participated in the competition as well. And it was me and one of the main comics. He was deemed the king of awesome throughout the entirety of the week.
Oh, okay.
Named Mike Patterson out of Montreal. And then the lady who owned the bowling alley where we were.
Ooh.
I can't remember her name right now because didn't have my notes in front of me. And like I took notes. And then a couple other people and one guy from the crowd who was from somewhere in Africa, I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Just he was very
based off of the accent.
The only ability to only speak French.
Perfect.
And yeah.
Northern Africa.
Yeah. He was a recent immigrant. Anyway, he handled all of the peppers like they were nothing. He was like, this is easy. No problem. So that was fine. I would say he won the competition. I did pretty well.
Did you? Okay. So you did the jalapeno pepper?
The jalapeno pepper. I'm not going to remember the order in which I ate the peppers, but like, chili pepper here, up to the ghost peppers. And what are some of the other hot peppers? A Scotch bonnet.
No.
Like, I can't remember which one was the hottest, but this is all fine. And about the 7th pepper, somebody in the audience goes, don't just take a little bite, eat the whole thing. I said, how much are you gonna pay me?
Fair.
He said, $10. I said, done. Oh, ate the whole thing.
You're easily bought for $10. Interesting.
I'm easily bought for a joke. And that was not great. So anyway, I do this. Then I get to the last pepper, same thing, ate the whole thing.
Oh my God.
Felt okay. Like they were hot because I'm not impervious to taste, but made it through and was like, this wasn't so bad until like 45 seconds later.
Okay.
Done eating everything. The cameras are still on. All of a sudden I look up and I'm like, I'm not okay anymore.
Yeah.
I'm really not okay anymore.
It hit your stomach.
I don't know what it hit, but it hit hard. I started drinking all the milk on the table. I was eating yogurt that was on the table. None of this was good. I'd just driven 5 hours to get there, dealt with a work crisis. I had to pull over in Bathurst, dealing with a work thing. Drove the rest of the way. Got there narrowly on time. The one person I knew who had organized the festival who was supposed to be there ended up having to work, so he wasn't there. So I walk into a room full of strangers going, oh, I'm a comedian here for a hot pepper challenge. Luckily, somebody recognized me from my photos that were on posters, which is great. And they're like, oh, come up, step right up here. And I was like, okay. And everything, like, all of this comes at me like a ton of bricks. And I was like, oh boy. And I spent the next day and a half with the worst heartburn I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah, because you ate like ridiculously hot peppers for the love of the game.
Yeah.
And $10.
And $10. He came through with the $10.
Oh, that's too good. That's at least it came through.
Fella, his name was Paul Watson, and he ended up being turns out the same guy. So that very same day, me and Mike Patterson and Mark, one of the organizers, the first guy to buy like a full pass for the festival was the same guy who paid me $10.
There you go.
And he works at City Hall. So we decided to storm City Hall to award him his tickets from the King of Awesome. I really was just along for the ride.
Well, yeah.
And when they introduced him, this is Mark. I'm Mark. Well, he knew Mark because Mark lives in Campbellton. This is the King of Awesome, Mike Patterson. And Caitlin, another comic. Which is exactly the approach that should be taken.
Very true.
Yeah. She's also here.
So, and then you did, how many shows did you do throughout the weekend?
Well, I did
the week.
I did that hot pepper challenge, which wasn't a real show, but was a show. And then I had 3 others.
3 others?
Yeah, what an incredible experience. So the first one, I went to see a show that night. Luckily, I did not have to perform hot pepper night because no good.
Oh no,
no good.
No bueno.
No bueno. The Wednesday night, the Wednesday night was in a Brunswick showcase.
Okay.
It really doesn't matter. It truly doesn't even matter anymore. But there was a New Brunswick showcase that was awesome. They're all awesome, hence the name of the festival. Awesome. Oh no, the first one was an early show. They did a double header, and I did that, and that was super fun. And then there was a late show that night, so that I didn't do, but ran down to watch. Okay. And then the Thursday night was in a Brunswick showcase, which was upstairs at the Civic Center.
Yep.
Then Friday night was the main English show, which I wasn't on, but was an amazing show to see, and that was double headlined by James Wallinger and Nathan McIntosh. And nice. Nathan McIntosh, have you heard of him?
I have, yeah.
He's originally from Halifax and he has roots in Miramichi, but he's like living in New York City now, killing it on the club scene. Like he's been on the Tonight Show a couple times. He's, real accolades. And it's like magic watching him on stage.
Yeah.
It's like I couldn't tell you one joke he told, but I know it was electric the entire time, the entire 45 minutes he was on stage.
That's awesome.
And what was also incredible is if you live in St. John and you have if you have a modicum of interest in comedy, you've seen James Wallinger perform at least once.
At least once.
And what was incredible to see is in that where you've just seen Nathan McIntosh kill and then James get up, he also killed.
Awesome.
And to see him in a venue that people aren't as used to seeing him, you realize how electric he is on stage as well, and how excellent a comedian he is. And not just because he's my friend and is very good to me as a person, but like it really, it was really something to behold.
Yeah, no, that's cool. It's cool. So how did your shows go? Did they go well? Did you get booed off the stage?
Oh no, I didn't get booed off the stage. Oh, it was really cool.
Because I wasn't there.
You've never seen me perform.
Yeah, I
you,
don't
you
go
actually
because
have no idea if I'm funny or not.
No, it's fine. I'll still boo you. I'll just you need to knock your ego down just a little bit.
I don't have an ego.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm very good.
Boo.
Who are you, Chris?
So they went well. Your shows went well.
Better than that.
Better than
no, it was kind of cool. Because both of my parents are from Campbellton.
Yes, that's right. Were they
there? And were my parents there?
Yeah, did they go?
No, they live here.
Yeah, but did they not? Anyway.
They support me about as much as you do.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
No, that's a lie.
In good company.
Dad's been 3 times. Mom's been twice.
Oh my gosh, that's too many.
Dad makes an effort to go once every 6 to 8 months.
Like basically every quarter or so.
That's not a quarter.
Bi-yearly.
That's a half.
Bi-yearly.
Math is your strong suit.
I am so good at math.
No, we so the first show I was a little bit nervous, admittedly, but some people in the audience, Mom's cousin came, and then Dad's childhood neighbor.
Ooh.
Which was lovely to see both of them. And like, I haven't seen Mom's cousin since her mom, like my grandmother's sister, used to have a pool, and I used to go visit all the time when she had a pool. And then Kim was like, yeah, you used to visit all the time, then I really haven't seen you since you were like 11 or 12 years old. And I was like, yeah, that's when the pool moved. I said, no pool, no Caitlin. I was still here. Just didn't visit you.
So instead of the zip line, you were just there for the pool?
No, I mean, I was 7. So what do you do? My priorities are pretty limited at 7 and 8 years old. You got a pool? Neat. Anyway, so that was pretty cool. But I'll say that kind of gave me a little bit of the yips. I was like, I got in my head about what jokes I should do. And there were some like really like Mike Patterson has been a comedian for over 20 years. And then in the audience was Darren Frost, has been a comedian more than 20 years. And because he was on the festival as well. And I was like, oh my God, I'm nothing. I'm nobody. And I got in my head a little bit, which is not, it was just a dangerous thing to do. And I was like, well, I don't even belong here. Why am I here? But it wasn't, I didn't do bad.
Okay.
But didn't do my best.
Sure.
If that makes any sense. For the first show. It was fine. Like, I got laughs. Like, it was, I didn't walk away saying, uh-oh.
You didn't bomb.
I didn't bomb, but I didn't do my best.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Fair. That makes sense.
The next night, however, for the New Brunswick showcase, I felt great about.
Okay.
I felt absolutely wonderful about. Like, Mike Patterson was hosting the show again. I was a little bit more used to it, and it was a much bigger venue. There were a lot more people around, and I got on stage and was 100% authentically myself.
Nice. And
did all my jokes, did a little bit of crowd work. I'd written some relatively new material that worked out well.
That's good.
And it felt like a great set, and everybody did great that night. It was nice to see the New Brunswick talent just like super shine.
Okay. So did you do the same set? You didn't do the same set every night, or did you?
No,
you just kind of switch them all up. Or?
I tried to switch them up, but to be honest, I've only been doing this 2 years, so I don't have that much great material. So, I mean, I have some, but some stuff got repeated, but in different orders and stuff like that. But that was part of the thing that I got in my head about on Wednesday night too. Is like, I don't have enough jokes to do. But anyway, so that was fine. And then the third show I did was Saturday afternoon, and I ended up hosting, which was awesome. And James Wallinger had headlined. It was a 2 p.m. kids show.
Oh,
which was a new experience too. And there was a magician.
A magician?
Don Bernard. He opened the show and he was awesome. He pulled a rabbit out of his hat.
A literal rabbit?
A literal rabbit.
Oh my God.
And I couldn't get the song out of my head. I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I was a taller. I had a color. Should a rabbit in a hat. And that's 6 foot tall. And I don't actually know the rest of the words.
You should totally start a rap career.
Yeah, I know, right? That's exactly what I should do.
For those of you listening, Caitlin just put a hat on sideways.
But then the real stories begin about the Awesome Festival.
Okay, so like the real stories.
So I was up in a hotel in Campbellton for 4 nights, 5 nights, whatever it was.
Yep.
And they provided alcohol for us.
Oh, well.
Like we're real rock stars. And you know what? I acted like one. Well, not in terms of I wasn't terrible or anything, but like I definitely consumed alcohol.
Well, yeah.
And I definitely, like the first night, like stayed up till like 3. And then after that, stayed up all night.
That's wild. Like on a Wednesday night?
Every night.
Every night. Like so on a Tuesday and a Wednesday?
Tuesday till 3.
Yeah.
Wednesday, 4:30. Thursday, the one of the organizers, the guy who organized all the comics and great comic himself, Nathan Timbertrove, was like, if we just have one more beer, we can just go to breakfast and then go to bed.
That's true.
Like, okay. So, and then we all functioned all day like champs. Then the pièce de résistance was about a week before the festival, and he's talked about this on his podcast already. Do you ever listen to James Mullinger's podcast?
Sometimes.
Okay. But not the most recent edition, but the one that came out a week earlier where it's all about the Awesome Festival. He recounts this story. I'm going to fill in a couple details that he's not aware of.
Okay.
So if you cross listen to these podcasts, you'll know the gist of this. All 3 of you cross listen to these podcasts. But if you don't, this is just a fun news story. So about a week before the festival, James sent me a message because we've been friends for a long time and we've had this goal of doing this. He was like, guess what? We're going to party like it's March 11th.
Is your respectives' birthdays?
Which is both of us share a birthday on March 11th. And we've talked about like doing something on our birthday for years, but life happens and doesn't work out.
And
whatever.
March 11th.
And right. And so this just worked out that we were going to be in Campbellton at the same time, going to party like it's March 11th. We had a 2 p.m. show, finished at 5. So as the show's wrapping, we're like, let's meet in the hotel bar.
Okay.
And our mutual friend, Michelle Petite, messages James like 3 or 4 days before and says, be careful with our girl. She's a bit of a lightweight. And she tells me this before I go. And I was like, no, I'm not. Not that I'm proud, but I'm not a lightweight. And she was like, well, I've never seen you drunk. And I was like, oh, you have. You just don't know because I'm not a lightweight.
Because I'm a professional drinker.
My mom is so proud.
Spent so many years working on that.
I know. Thanks, Big Tide. And so all this to say, so then we sit down at a table and Nathan joins us for a little bit and we start with a couple beers and we're going to have dinner and stuff. And he starts ordering Jaeger bombs.
Oh God. What was this, Wednesday?
This is Saturday.
Saturday
After afternoon show. And neither of us have to perform again at this point. There's a French headlining show that night and then an after party is the plan. So this is like that magic 5 to 8 p.m. before the French show starts.
Okay.
And he's still dressed in his tux. I'm still dressed in my dress from our show that afternoon. We look nice and fancy on the town. I'll send you I'll send you a picture, Isaiah, to post with this.
Yes.
To set the scene. We look very lovely, I will say.
Okay.
So we start drinking Jaeger bombs. I don't know how many we drank, but it was definitely probably at least 10.
God, Jaeger bombs are so
probably
bad.
up to 16 each.
Oh my God. So like 3 cans of Red Bull and
and just little bits of Red Bull in each one. You didn't have a whole can each.
Well, yeah, but like that many Jaeger bombs equals out to like 2 to 3 cans of Red Bull.
Then we took a video of us doing a Jaeger grenade.
Oh God, no.
You know what a Jaeger grenade is?
Yeah, it's basically the same thing, but instead it's like a pitcher of.
No, that's not it at all.
Oh.
It's Red Bull in the glass.
Yeah.
Jägermeister, and then jammed in the top of the glass with the Jägermeister is a shot of tequila.
Oh.
So you pull the pin, which is the tequila,
Yeah.
and then the Jägermeister drops like a classic Jäger bomb situation. You shoot the tequila, and you shoot the rest.
Oh God.
I'll show you the video. That will not end up online.
No, it won't.
And just, we were drunk is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then we went to see, backtrack. Before any of this happened, before our show in the morning, we ended up at breakfast at the same time. This is important information, and I'm sorry that I'm telling this out of sync. We went on an adventure. I had this goal because both my parents grew up in Campbellton. My mom grew up in this very distinct house in Campbellton. It's the last house in Campbellton on your way to Atholville and Tidehead. And it's this beautiful white Victorian home with a green roof and green shutters. And it's a very distinct, large house in the area. When you mention it to people, people know what it is. And I wanted to see the inside of it.
Okay.
And so I thought, I'll just knock on the door.
Why not?
Why not? What do I have to lose? What's the worst they can say is like,
they say no.
No, get the hell out. Like, who are you?
I mean, you're in Campbellton. Who knows?
Well, what I didn't anticipate, Campbellton is a very bilingual place.
Yeah.
Very francophone place, very bilingual place. Knock on the door, but there's nobody that I had encountered in Campbellton who was fully francophone.
Oh no.
Until I knocked on this door with James Mullinger.
Yeah.
James very kindly was like interested in what I was saying, and then was like, I was like, do you want to come? He was like, yeah, let's do it. And, and in my head, I thought, well, surely to God, if they don't know me, they won't know me, but they'll know who James Mullinger is. Wrong. Man who opens the door, elderly man, very nice man.
Yep.
Very, very kind. 100% francophone. Tu parles en anglais? No. Okay. I took French immersion.
Oh God.
In St. John.
Are you speaking franglais?
No, I can't speak franglais. I took French immersion.
I don't care.
Franglais is for the French. French immersion French in New Brunswick is French, but it was 25 years ago. So it went something like this. Okay. And James, no French.
Right.
So I'm like in a position where I'm like, okay, I tell the guy my regular French line, which is I can understand more than I can say.
Okay.
Je peux comprendre plus que je peux dire. And he's like, okay. So he can speak to French to me and I'm going to get what he's saying.
Sure.
That's good. This is a good step.
Good groundwork.
Yeah. So then I'm like, okay, mes grands-parents at BDC in the past. And he's looking at me and it's like, ma mère à BDC quand elle est un enfant in the past. And he's looking, he goes, okay. And then he asked me he's like, what's the family name? And we're standing outside at this point.
Yeah.
And I said, Woods, which is my mom's maiden name. He goes, oh, Woods. Knew instantly, because I'm pretty sure he bought the house from my grandparents in the mid-90s.
Probably.
Woods, yes. And then he invited us in the front entrance, except it's not the front entrance. It's this like redone part of the house that wouldn't have existed when I had been there in the past. And that's where he showed us a photo that was taken in like 1910 or in the, turn of the last century, which is also a photo that we have up in our house, which is really cool. Nice. And I was like, yeah, it's I was like, we have this. And James ended up taking a photo of me and the fella
with the photo,
which is kind of nice. Monsieur Boisvert. This is the guy's name.
Oh.
And he was super nice. But then he said, I can't take you in any further because my wife just had heart surgery and she's totally reasonable. And he gave me like a card with the house on it and stuff. He was very nice, but in the end, didn't get to see any of the house that I would have been able to compare to my childhood memories,
right? Which
is fine. Like it was kind of rude to show up at somebody's door.
Hello, can I see your house?
Yeah. Well, if I'd phoned, I would have never gotten through because the conversation would have been like, blah, 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 blah.
This is true.
So we were doing this. And so this is all very fun. And then I was like, oh, well, we've got some time. I'll take you up to Tidehead. Showed him where my dad grew up.
Yeah.
Could not stomach knocking on another door. I could not risk that again. But I took him up to a couple of lookout points, to Tidehead Beach, and then to Morrissey Rock, which is just stunningly beautiful.
Yeah.
And then we drove back into town, went to the hotel, did our show. Fast forward, we're drinking all the Jaeger bombs, having a great time. Then we both go to this French show.
Okay.
Which after this French experience earlier, we can tell how this is going to do.
You're going to do real well at a French show.
Several Jaeger bombs deep. What was really awesome about stand-up comedy is even when we don't understand, you understand. And you understand what people are laughing. Because one of the guys, the headliner, is a very, very famous French comedian, Philippe Laprise.
Sure.
He's like on TV all over Quebec. Like he's in Quebec, super famous.
Okay.
I had no idea who he was because
French performer.
Sure. But like the crowd, that was the biggest crowd that there was the whole festival.
Nice.
Amazing. And so we were having a time. And then we went to the after party, and they had commissioned a song be written by this band called the Max Bujold Band.
Okay.
And that band performed at our after party just for like comics and organizers and a few invited guests. And that was super fun. And we were dancing to the awesome song, and everything was great. And now this is the part that James doesn't know, because this is where he disappeared into the night and fell asleep. And
Perfect.
I sang with the band twice.
You sang with the band twice.
Sang with the band twice.
Oh my God. Did any, if someone has a recording that's
I have
listening,
a recording.
You have a recording?
Somebody sent me video. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I sang with the band. I haven't had the stomach to listen to it.
I need to see this.
We'll see. But my friend Lynn Solange, she sent me video. But yeah, I can't say it was my best vocal performance, but it was pretty fun.
And then you messaged me Sunday morning, seeing if we were going to record.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
I know. So, Sunday we were driving. I woke up. I sent, because James had disappeared. I had sent him messages like, "You alive?" And he wrote back. He's like, "I crashed. Sorry, blah blah blah." And he got on the road about an hour earlier than I did. And he phoned me, and then he said, "Phone me back when you're on the road." So we ended up chatting intermittently for about 3 hours of the 5-hour drive home, which was awesome to have company on the drive home, talk about, relive the memories of the last week. So that was the Awesome Festival. Then came back to work, and then went to Halifax for Social East Conference, which was great. I won't belabor this because we're at 27 minutes. And then
I want to go to Halifax.
What?
I want to go to Halifax.
It was such a quick trip. It was super fun though. Learned a lot. And then had parked my car in Riverview and gotten a drive with some colleagues from Osco. And then they dropped me back off in Riverview Friday night. I tried to catch a comedy show in Miramichi on the way through to Bathurst, where I was going to band camp.
All right, that's right, band camp. Oh,
yeah, it's been a whirlwind of a few weeks.
God.
And I walked into the Doolies in Miramichi, no one around other than the regular Doolies people.
I mean, it's Doolies.
And I was like, oh no. And this is where they do those Doolies karaoke competitions.
Oh my God.
But that was not happening. If that was happening, I don't know if you would have gotten me out of there. My time to shine. And so then I was feeling kind of down because I was like, oh no, I missed them, and now I've wasted all this time, and I'm going to be really late getting to Bathurst and blah, 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 blah. And then as I was walking toward my car, didn't I run into my friend Liam and Jimmy McKinley, two comics, and because Jimmy had forgotten his phone at the Doolies, so I ended up having a quick beer with them at New Maritime.
Nice.
Which was awesome. And then I went to Bathurst, had an amazing weekend playing the trombone, blew up my lips because I played too much, but it's really playing too much. And yeah, so that was the whirlwind of the last couple weeks.
Oh my God.
Plus I work full time.
I've just been working.
Yeah.
Nonstop.
Yeah, you've worked a lot.
Non-stop. The last 2 weeks.
You're really making a splash.
Yeah.
You have to jump in the pool later today.
I do. In like less than an hour of us recording this.
I know. And I was late this morning.
Oh, but yeah, I have not been as busy as you outside of just working nonstop. I did do my 400 meter again, and I am down to 10 minutes and 5 seconds.
That's amazing.
So save another 5 seconds off, and I'll be there.
Amazing. Good for you, Isaiah.
Yeah. So we're getting there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, you've been on a whirlwind tour of everything.
Yeah, in all that, I also did a comedy show in Fredericton at Dolan's.
Oh my god, you're crazy.
The night before we went to Halifax. And then I went to see the opening night of season 2 of Comic Sutra last Friday night.
You've been so busy. So busy. I played D&D.
I'm Caitlin Dean.
You are Caitlin Dean.
I don't know.
You're your dad, but
Yeah, that's DSD.
yeah, that's right. DSD.
I was like, Dad, what's your middle name? He said Smart, Douglas Smart Dean.
He is. Yeah, you're no Doug Dean.
No, I'm just his spawn.
Yeah, 50%.
Yeah,
you're not the 100% that he is. I don't know why.
I don't know why you're doing
I don't know
this.
why I'm glazing your dad, but we're doing that now.
You don't even know my dad.
I've met him a few times.
Whatever.
Oh goodness! But you had a good couple weeks. It sounds like.
Yeah, I feel
impactful.
very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really wonderful couple of weeks. I had an amazing time. Shout out to the Awesome Festival. What an accomplishment for their first time out. Like, from the comic perspective, they treated us like gold. From a community perspective, there's so much support and so much more to come because you know how these things happen.
Heck yeah.
And I'm so excited to have been part of the first one.
Yeah. Do you have anything? Are you taking a little hiatus, or you got something coming up next?
Yeah, I'm actually doing a show at Comic Sutra on October 17th. I'm opening for
Ooh.
Ryan Whitaker, who is also in the Awesome Festival and is an awesome guy. And Parker McFadgen's also on that show, and he's also an awesome guy. That would be rude if I was just like, Ryan's amazing, and then there's Parker.
He's an okay guy.
Neither of these people listen to this podcast. And yeah, I've got other shows probably too, but those are the ones.
That's the main one coming up on the 17th.
Yeah. All right. What about you? What's new?
Not a whole lot, you know. Hoping that in the next little while I can take like a couple days off of work and not actually have to go into work.
Yeah,
That'd be nice. Other than that, yeah, not really a whole lot planned outside of just getting through the next couple weeks.
You'll be great. You'll be great. Just think about how awesome it is that your life is like moving and being great and not just sitting.
You know, we are planning to do the Christmas parade this year. I finally convinced the Y that we're going to be in the Christmas parade this year. So
Nice.
we're going to be in the Christmas parade. So
That's
stay
exciting.
tuned for that. That'll be fun.
Are you gonna dress up your truck like a pool?
No, I don't know what we're going to do yet. We haven't figured that out yet.
That's fun.
But that's what's up with me. Not a whole lot.
That's awesome.
Where can people find us on the internet?
Kate and Isaiah Living Large on the Facebooks. And what about you, Isaiah?
At Maritime Brews on all of the social medias. And of course, you can donate to us at Buy Me a Coffee. We're still trying to get that mic going there so we can get some guests in.
We've got some great topics if we get some guests.
Yes, we need to get some guests in. But first, we need to get our mic fixed.
Oh, I do have one guest too who said he's willing to bring his own mic.
Ooh, that would be good.
Yeah.
Other than that, of course, if you are listening to us for wherever you listen to your podcast, if you can like, share, subscribe over there, or if you want to see our beautiful faces and Caitlin's crazy hat, she puts it back on, hop on over to YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, if you can like, share, subscribe on over here, that'd be much appreciated. But until next week, bye.